Hi, this is Adam Lee, and thank you for joining us for the August 2012 KWEV News.
Hey everyone, I wanted to congratulate you also on jumping to the #1 position in the region for written units. We had 236 written units for the month of June, and that doesn't include all of those short sales that you're out there writing until you get your bank approval. So I know you're writing more than that. It's awesome. Good job. We also jumped to the #2 position for written volume. We're right behind Vegas. They're going gangbusters right now. But for our area, we're #1. In the region, we're #2. So congratulations for that. And also, most notably, our average sales price has jumped dramatically since January of this year. We jumped from $146,000 to $180,000 average sales price. So that's a 23% increase, and that's huge. Congratulations. That means you guys are getting paid more. But also our GCI, our gross commission income, is actually up 72% from January to June. So awesome. You guys are making more money, which I'm thrilled for. Our listing inventory was also up 24%, and that's important in this market. We need all the listings we can get. So good job going out there and getting what is your unfair share. And a couple of quick reminders, save the date for family events coming up. August 4th, we're having a pool party from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Your entire family is invited, so be sure to put that on your calendar. Also, September 7th, it's a Friday night from 5 to 9 p.m. here at the Market Center. We're doing a reggae red bash, so look forward to that. Watch your email for those invitations to come. Also, I wanted to remind everyone that as you guys are closing these short sales, we want to get rid of all of the confidential information that you have in your file for your client. We do not want Social Security numbers, bank statements, tax reports, any of that stuff in your files. We have 4 shredder boxes around this office. The company comes and picks them up once a month, so be sure to bring your files in after closing and throw them in one of the shredder boxes. If you don't know where all 4 of them are, come ask me. The first one's by my office. Standing here next to our profit share check, in case you haven't been in the office recently, make sure you come check this out. We are posting every month how much profit share Keller Williams International has paid back to you, the agents, for helping grow this company. It's also pretty phenomenal to see the year to date, over $26 million just this year alone. So be sure to check this out, and be sure to help grow your downline so you can get a piece of this action.
Now it's time for the birthdays. A special happy birthday to Carol Wheel, Diana Keller, Donna Hickel, Monique Keith, Robert Starr, Susan Miller, Terry Zazula, Diana Hurt, Nancy Wittenberg, Jeff Lucas, Dean Zhao, Kelly Richardson, Don Atchison, Cheryl Wilcox, Nikki Jackson, Elaine Reinhardt, Teresa Snyder, Michelle Biaggi, Cynthia Hersner, and Craig Christensen.
Hi, KWEV family members. I'm excited to introduce, if you haven't had a chance to really look at our Welcome New Agents wall, I would love when you come around by the agent workstations to stop and take a look. Really, really, truly amazing. We've actually added over 60 agents to our company this year in 2012, so we're really proud of that. But more amazingly is when you look at all the agents that have joined, it's very exciting because we are truly building agents' wealth here at Keller Williams Realty East Valley. Lots of profit shares up on this wall, and it's pretty exciting that you don't just see the team leader's name, but I get to have the pleasure of helping you build your profit share tree. So as you walk around, take a look. Look at the pictures, look at who's helping grow your market center, welcome these agents to our office and make them feel like they're home. It'll be here every month. We'll be removing the last quarter here shortly, and just take a look at the agents and say hi to them as you see them. Thanks so much. Cindy Hersner, Lori Kennedy, Don Norfleet. Plus, we have a mega team that's been added to our team, and that is the Wells Realty Group. Jason Wells, Chris Niederhauser, Lori Kostelecki, John Mooney, and Dylan Young. Please welcome these new agents when you see them. Thank you.
I'm Karen Shannon. Here's the highlights and special events for the month of August. On August 17th, there's going to be a class put on here in our region called The Perfect Real Estate Assistant, teaching assistants how to be a great assistant. Remember that a great real estate assistant is a part of a team that can increase production and change the quality of life for everybody. Then on August 22nd, we have what we're calling the Magic Event. Learn a few tricks to generating 100 listings a year from the internet. Would that change your life? Would that change your business? Lori Balin from Las Vegas is going to come teach us the tricks she's learned the hard way, and this is something that will change your business. Come join us on the 22nd. Then there'll be a big regional event on August 27th. Play big in today's market with national speaker Linda McKissick. It's based on Gary Keller's new book called Hold, on how to make big money in today's real estate. We're working hard for our money, now let's leverage our money and make it the way our clients are making it by buying and holding properties in our own market.
Scott and Patty Agnew, Alex Apostolov, Don Atchison, Christopher Atchley, Tracy Cook, Jeremy Hackathorn, Tim Evans, John Hollis, Tracy Jers, Carol Lane, Steph Martini, Marty Sowers, and Dustin Turley.
Hello everybody, I wanted to make you aware of some changes at Armless as it relates to the MLS Plano. The showing instructions have been updated to notify lister and notify co-lister, and then there's also been an addition of on the showing instructions for lister permission required. And that brings me to something that I really want to point out, which is if a listing is in a pending status, please be sure to always contact the listing agent. It's a strong possibility that there may have been a security system or security alarm on the property. And when the property went under contract, the owners very likely may have put the alarm system back on. And so if you access the property without having notified the lister, it's very possible that you could trigger that alarm. We're getting an increasing number of complaints and issues where the listing or the showing agent has activated the alarm, so please be careful. The second thing that I wanted to talk to you about briefly is a situation having to do with Schedule B. We all know that the Schedule B comes as part of the preliminary title report, and we oftentimes don't really take it that seriously, and we really should. Recently, we had a situation where we were the listing agent, so we didn't have any liability in this situation, but we were the listing agent for a transaction where the buyer wanted to use the property as a horse property. That wasn't the problem. They needed to house or wanted to house the horses on the side of the property. And unfortunately, there was an easement there that took up the entire place where they wanted to use for the property to house the horses. And so they weren't able to get permitted for that. So the buyer is obviously upset. They're looking at both the listing agent and the buyer's agent to find out how that happened, that they got a property that they can't use as it was intended. When we looked at the preliminary title report, it was very clear that there was the disclosure of the easements, but nobody took it one step further to look at where was the easement and did that have any concern for the buyer. And yes, the buyer is supposed to look at that, but as professional real estate agents, we really need to help them be guided to make sure that they're really going to be able to use the property the way that they intended to. Easements are just one of the things that are contained on Schedule B and in the preliminary title report, so please let's make sure that we're always taking a look at it and always helping our clients to know when they're going to be able to use the property the way that they want to. Thank you.
Every 4 years, we're required to attend a class on the NAR Code of Ethics. Many of us need to have that done this year by December 31st. And while there are lots of locations we can go to around the valley to do it, on August the 28th, we can do it right here in our own market center. And it's free. I need to take that class too, so I'll see you in class.
Hi, Keller Williams Realty East Valley family. I'm excited to say that our Agent Spotlight Award winner for July for our newscast is Elaine Sansusi. She's absolutely amazing. One of the original agents with Keller Williams in Arizona. She's been with us for 16 years. She's in the top 10 for production, and she's just a really, really special person. I cannot think of a better person to honor this award for, with all the things that she does for our office, our industry, her family, and herself. So we're going to take a few minutes, and I'd love to hear, how do you juggle everything that you do, and just tell them about the outreach that you do. You do a lot of outreach in the community and professionally and within Keller Williams. So if you can take a few minutes to tell them about that.
Okay, thank you. As Nikki said, I am on the Arizona Regional Culture Committee, and we try to put Red Day together and try to get all of our agents together in other notable projects. Those of you in the office know that we've been supporting Helen's Hope Chest this year, and that's an outcome of our outreach for Red Day. I've also been on the board of directors for the House of Refuge, which also received Red Day help 3 years ago. In my personal life, I have amazing stories, and they can either lift you up or they can hold you down, and it's all up to how you juggle it all, I guess, is the question that Nikki asked. I had an amazing mom who lived to 95. She had an amazing life, most of it filled with challenges that she never let us know about. She just took lemons and made lemonade. I think I got a little bit of that. I have found out that in your personal life, in your business life, in whatever world you are, if something is put on your shoulders, you address it and move on, because if you get mired in, you'll get no place. My business over the years has been family, phenomenal buyer's agent Leonard, and day by day we get up, we look at our calendars, we schedule, we plan, we track, and voila, you get business that way.
And she does all of this helping other people. She's also in the Agent Leadership Council of her office and has been there, I believe, for 12 years since the beginning, and heavily involved in our culture community office. What I love the most is we can already see just from this few seconds of recording is that I asked about you and you automatically went into Helen's Hope Chest and how we can help and what we've been doing and how we can continue to help. And that just tells you who Elaine is it's definitely about other people and helping others, and in that I think she's truly rewarded with life and personally and professionally. So
yeah, I think my statement would be you get by giving. If you don't give, you're not going to get. And I just try to follow that philosophy.
Beautiful.
It's worked.
So I just want to thank you, Elaine, for being on the newscast with us this month, and say it is a true honor to be in business with you, and we're lucky to have Elaine Sansucci as part of our team.
Love you.
Mwah.
I'm Karen Shannon with the KWEV News. Thank you for joining us for our August broadcast. Watch weekly for updates about what's happening in your market center.